Hello everybody, this is part 30 of beta testing for Football Tactics and Glory World. This is a new game by Creoteam which will be released no earlier than the second quarter of 2025. Now here we have our second leg in the Champions League against Polis. We were up 1-0, and in the second game we will play a league match, and if we don't lose, we will win the league basically. And even if we do lose, if Bellador don't win, then we will win the league. So it could be a very exciting day today. So let's see how it goes. So Paulus is here. Now they've got somebody on the wing. They've got somebody here, and I think we want to put they've got head play there, so we'll put him there. Now he's got long pass, so we definitely want to bring them back into the box for that. We'll replace Agor with Ascaron with his slide tackle. That's useful here. And in attack, I think we definitely want to have Astiel, because he can try and break in and take him out. And the other thing I'm actually going to do here is put Lord here, because if Astiel breaks in, then that gives Lord an opportunity to use his cannon shot if we are in position. So I'm going to replace Pius with Farda, who will hopefully now get his level up if he manages to get the ball. So that's how we're going to start. We are kicking off, I believe. Yes, we are kicking off. So let's see if we can get into the Champions League final. Let's just check our substitutes. I think we'd like to keep our layoff pass person on the pitch. Agor can come out for somebody else, I think. Hansi will definitely stay in. Nefandov's a bit tired, although he would be relatively useful, but I think, yeah, we'll bring him on actually. We'll put him here, and Agor will bring in we'll put in Cliffane. And so I think we're in quite a good position to attack here, to start the game. There's another way we could have done it. We have Kosecha, and if we put the Kosecha on one wing and then put a striker on another, like here, then you could have pulled the sweeper out, and then you could have actually passed it to the striker for the straight shot and goal. And that is actually a reasonably good option, but I'm not going to go down that route today. So let's see how we get on. We're going to go and try and break in and see if we can get a goal early. They can play in their away strip today. So pass to Astiel, goes into the corner and tries to break in. Does not succeed, but that's okay, because we are now, if Lord, I'm going to move Lord over here. If he gets the ball with one action remaining, we can hopefully so I'm just trying to think. Now he can come here, and he could get the ball here. But is that worth doing? I'm just trying to think. If he gets the ball here and then he could maybe move away, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the best thing to do. So let's try and do this. Gets the ball. He gets the ball here, so he could pass to Lord, but I don't really want to disrupt Lord, or he could try and... Let's try and put... Doesn't manage to get it to Astiel, it's a bit of a shame. So they're going to try a long pass. Manages to get it to Gwindar. He will shoot, I assume. Does shoot. He'll pass to Gladia. And then he's going to actually try and pass to Ascaron. And then Gladia, see, he'll take the ball. And pass it to Estio. That's actually not the right thing to do, because if he's going to get tackled now. What's he going to do then? He's going to try and play it out to Monty. Now Monty will actually try and pass it to one of his players with his long pass. Although it's not, thankfully, it fails this time. And that gives me an opportunity to pass it to Lord for his cannon shot. I forgot about him. Oh damn. So all he can do is just try a precision shot, which doesn't go in. So we're still quite vulnerable. So yeah, unfortunately the sweeper was there. Ascaron's looking a bit tired. We'll put Clefane on in his place. We'll keep everything as it is. The defence has been quite tight so far, but after saying that, and they've motivated the squad. I should have motivated as well, actually. I should have done that for this game, but fortunately Albertine so what's he going to do? He'll just pass the Lord, actually. He's got quite good control. They have to bring someone all the way back. And actually, will they foul him? Yes, they do. So we're in a good position to actually do something here. So he's a CD. So the main guy here is a sweeper. So I think we're just going to try and break him. So we'll put him here. I'll put Astiel here. And we'll just make sure our defence is so we're just gonna try and break in, actually, which could be quite challenging. He gets past the first one, gets into the box, manages to ride the tackle, so he's now got a chance for a cannon shot. Not a great chance of success, but we'll see. And he scores, and we're 2-0 up in aggregate, so that's looking a lot better now. So time to take Astiel off, and a good time to put Hansi on the other side. Now we actually want him forward, because if we have him here, then he can actually make a cross for him, and there's always a chance he can score. So that blocks that, at least from kickoff. Gladia gets the ball, keeps it. He'll give it to Farda. Farda's just going to put Hansi into the corner, and Hansi's just going to hold. They're going to make them use 2 actions to come all the way back. And they almost lost the ball. They almost didn't get it from Hansi. And then Monty's got the ball here. I'm actually tempted to use Hansi to go and get the ball from him, like that. And you didn't have to do that, because we're actually in the last turn. So we can actually just pass here. So pass to Farda, and Farda will just get some XP. There we go, and that's the game. And we win 2-0 in aggregate, and we're in the final. P. So, I don't know why the music came on there because I've actually switched the music off, but anyway, it switched off by itself. I would have had to go into settings to do that if it had stayed on. So Vasita again, goes up 2 levels again. I mean, he's flying, this guy. He's hardly even touching the ball sometimes, and he's got flying up the levels, and he's looking quite a good player now. Apart from, he just needs a few skills, and it'd be amazing. And Astiel, with his goal, gets man of the match. Farda at last gets his level up. So he's going to level 2 there. He's 28. Am I likely to sell him? I don't know. We'll go for stamina. There we go. So we're in the final of Champions League. Lots of money, lots of glory. So everything's looking good. Champions League. There we go. And we're going to be playing Golden City from Wakanda. So Bouquet and Gladia get in the team of the round. Bouquet for a tackle, Gladia for a tackle. So that's successful. There we go. Golden City on 21st of May. So that's way down here. So still a few matches, still a lot of football to be played before we get to that point. So now the big league match. As I say, 15 points clear, and we've got 5 games to go. So if we get anything, if as long as we don't lose, we'll win the league, and if Bellador don't win, we'll win the league. So, and it's a 3rd place team, so in theory they should be quite good. They're quite vulnerable to cannon shot though. So I think I might just leave Lord on. I might even I'll take Astiel off though, and I'll put Nefando on. He's actually quite a good player to have here. I'll take Askram off and put Clefane on. Everyone else is kind of set up as they should be. They haven't got long pass, so let's move everybody up. And we'll put Mage into the centre. Nobody's got head play, so I like to put Treus into the middle of the action. So he can use his slide tackle if necessary. Everybody else is in place. Astiel and Hansi are going to have a bit of a rest today. So Vedmar and Keller will come into the subs. Don't really need to do anything else. He's quite vulnerable from crosses, but if we get a corner, we can think about using it. I think we'll leave everybody else as they are. We're quite happy with that. So let's see if we can win this league then today. I think we better play on our away kit for today. There we go. Clefane manages to intercept the ball. Gets tackled by Gosling. He's only got control of 23 though. So Clefane's going to try and take it back. He does. Nefando's just going to go. He's got slide tackle, I suppose. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move him forward so that he's at least in a forward position when they try and get the ball off him. I'm surprised he didn't use a slide tackle actually, but I suppose that doesn't matter. Gladio managed to get the ball. Does anybody go and try and get it? But that's fine, because Gladio can now use a slide tackle. Fails though. It's going to be a foul, no? So I think Farda will just press him to stop him moving. That puts his accuracy down to 0, which is going to make it difficult for him to do anything of any real significance. And then we'll just move the sweeper into position. So he is not going to do. I think he's just going to have to pass to one of those players, yeah. So Buitre, he's going to pass to Almirante, who's going to have to shoot, and he's going to go back to Almirante, and then Gladio will try his slide tackle again. This time he succeeds. He doesn't have he'll go out here and then he'll control. Yeah, he's got slide tackle. And he's tired as well, so that wasn't a fantastically good decision. Is he going to try and false kick? Yeah, he's going to false kick. No, he doesn't. So end up 0-0. Gladio's a bit tired, so we'll bring on Sumikai here. And it's us and we have kickoff. Right. So love to pass to Lord. No, it's not very good. I didn't really want to do that at all, to be honest. I'm going to move him down here. Do I want Lord to get the ball there? I'll just let Lord take the ball, why not? That's what they're going to do. They're bringing Buitre all the way down, that'll tire him out a bit. Lord's nowhere near where I want him to be though now. So I'm going to move Lord back here and here, and then I'm just going to press here. Gets the ball to Scheffer. He's going to shoot, I presume. Doesn't manage to do anything. Tries to get Clefane, fails. Clefane's now got the ball, and he's got control of. I don't really want to do it here. He's just going to run into space here. So it takes. Took them at least one action to get the ball. Then they've got to pass it to someone. Fails. We wouldn't mind. Well. So Vasita's going to come on. He's going to give. Oh no, well we've won now because there's only 2 actions left. Doesn't matter what we do. So he'll give it to Clefane. Clefane can pass through him because he's tired. To Lord. And for the last action of the game, Lord will have a pot shot with a position shot. Doesn't do it. So the 2 games leading up to and there we go, we've won the league. The 2 games leading up to winning the league are still 0-0 draws, but does the job. And there we go, celebrate winning the first Premier League. In the history of this new league structure, or this new football world structure. There we go. That's it with the trophy. And 50%, quite a dull game really. But we've done the job in terms of getting the point we needed. And it's playing the music even though I've actually disabled the music. So I don't know if the devs would want to look at that. I'll go and check the settings. Anything happening here? And there is a 0-0 draw. Nobody in man of the round. Not surprised in that dull fest of a game. And there we go. We are 15 points clear. Bellador obviously got a draw. Bellador. Yeah, they drew 2-2. So they got a draw, that's not good enough. So we're still 50 points, but there's only 12 points to play. So we've won with 4 matches to go. And we'll just wind down to the next game. So now we're just looking for it. So we're playing. If you notice, we're playing 13th cohort 3 times this month. First in the league, and then twice in semi-finals of the Division Cup, of the Domestic Cup. So we're going to be playing them a lot. So what I'm going to do with the Premier League here is normally when I win the league early, I just simulate the matches, but I'm not going to do that this time. I've got loads of glory, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend this time doing positional training to try and get my some of my players more experience, to try and get them up to professional level, and that should be quite achievable. So that's the main aim for us today, for going forward. And if you look at the calendar, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, possibly 8 if we manage to Division Cup, and then we've got an international match here. Oh yes, and that's the final of the Champions League. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches in total, including the national team match against English Nobles. And then it would be so 8 matches would probably be about 4 videos. So that's what we've got left to go. So thank you for watching on this championship winning video, and I'll see you next time.